Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. Today's going to be about a budget meal at the Dollar Tree. I was challenged, I think it was Amy, who challenged me to see if I can get a 10-point dinner for under $10 at the Dollar Tree. So let's go and see if we can do this, people, because challenges make me nervous, but I will trudge on and do the best that I can. I will show you some footage from the Dollar Tree, and then we will come home and make the recipe because, you have to see it. Got to taste it. Got to know if it's good, because it could look good, but does it taste good? All right, let's do this. All right, we're at the Dollar Tree. Let's see if we can get a dinner for 10 points and under $10. Wish me luck. Let's go. Let's go shopping. Oh, it's starting to snow. Let's get this done. All right, here we go into the Dollar Tree. Let's see if I can get us a dinner, $10 and 10 points. All right, actually I went there just when it opened, so it wasn't too crowded today. Always good place to start is in the canned vegetables. I thought that was a great place to start, and I thought these mixed vegetable blend would be perfect. A little bit of everything. Lots to choose from. This has big selection of veggies and beans. And here we are in the pasta section. Look at all the different pasta shapes. That's impressive for the Dollar Tree. There's noodles, there's pasta. I am very impressed. Very impressed. Dollar Trees have come a long way. Look at that, organic tomatoes. I think we're going to choose these. That's what I think. I think we're going to start with egg noodles today. I was going to do rice, but I think I went with egg noodles. And look at this. What a crunchy element on top. Some croutons. Yes, this is coming together very nicely. I changed my mind 3 times in the Dollar Tree what I was making. Some canned protein. We have tuna. We have Vienna sausages. There's chicken. There was sardines. Some canned meats. And, what should I choose? There's my bag, and I'm ready to go to checkout. Well, I did it, and look. Can you see the snow? It's snowing. So, yep, under $10, and I think a pretty healthy meal. Of course, everybody's definition of healthy is a little bit different. So let's go home, and I will show you when we'll get started cooking some dinner. We're back from the Dollar Tree. Did I? Well, I spent under $10. I spent $8.75. We'll have to see. I've never done this before, but I'll show you the ingredients that I'm going to use. Our base is going to be egg noodles. Now I have my choice of rice, pastas, noodles, beans. Now remember, healthy is, you can't sit there and have everything like perfect. We're also a healthy in portion size. So that's where I'm going. It's going to be healthy because there's going to be protein, there's a carb, there's some veg. So I consider this a healthy option. Some people might not. Can't please everybody. But so that's going to be the base. Our protein, can you guess? Tuna. I got 2 cans of this Star-Kissed Chunkalite tuna in water. And then we're going to make a sauce with some cream of mushroom soup. Now, you could get lighter cream of mushroom soup, I'm sure. Not the Dollar Tree. But honestly, when I pointed it out versus I was going to get the Alfredo, this was a better deal, point-wise. So with the cream of mushroom soup, we have our canned vegetable medley. And I thought, why not? Sounded good to me. Throw in some organic at the Dollar Tree tomatoes. I don't know. So it's like tuna casserole is where I was going with this. Can you get my vibe? But since I still had money left, I thought, why not a crunchy topping? So why not some croutons on top of our tuna noodle casserole? Because nothing better than from what I gather, I've never made tuna noodle casserole before. Steve has, I have not. Then some crunchy. I could have done this or breadcrumbs, but I thought this would just be a better option. The points were not bad. I think. Because we have 10 points. Now, the bulk of our points will be the pasta. And then the next bulk of points will be our sauce. So we'll see. If we trying to get it for 10 points. I may be like, I don't know. We could probably maybe add this, measure this. Might be where we're going to go over. But we'll see. That's our ingredients. What do you think? I will show you a find. I'm not counting this in my find, in my recipe, but I wanted to show you because, you know, they had frosted lemon Cheerios at the Dollar Tree. I thought the boys would love these. 100% whole grain. These would be really good on yogurt, I thought. So I wanted to share that. 140 calories for 1 cup. I thought it was interesting. I've never seen these. And it is a name brand at the DT. So I did get that, and I did get this for Steve. Why not share it all? Alani coffee, protein coffee, and maple donut. I'm not sure if I got this flavor or not, but I got another one. So let's get to cooking. This ought to be good. All right, let's get this easy, inexpensive, low point, in my opinion, low point, dinner together. I have my water boiling for my egg noodles. So once it's boiled, we will cook these, cook them according to package directions. Then we're going to make our base, which is this is just a dump. Now, I am not draining my tuna because I want that water. But if you don't want the water, then don't drain it. I mean, drain it if you don't want to use the liquid. To me, there's flavor in that, and it's water, so I'm going to definitely use it. And I'm not draining my tomatoes either because, again, juice, good for the soup because we have a condensed soup that we're going to use. So let's get started. In our large bowl, I'm going to put my condensed soup. Now, again, if you go to a regular store, you could definitely get the lighter condensed soup, but we went to the Dollar Tree, and this is all we had to work with. But it's going to work, and it's going to be a fantastic addition. Our tomatoes, juice and all. This is a riff on a tuna noodle casserole, Italian style. Why? Because the girl's Italian, and that's what I like to do. We have 12 ounces of pasta because some pastas will come in a pound pack, so you might have to adjust what you know, liquids. You might need more. I say add a little stock or maybe more tomatoes. Dump our cans of tuna in here. All right. Give this a good zhuzh. Now, how you season is always up to you. This is how I'm seasoning. I'm going to put some chopped garlic because, you know, in my world, everything has lots of chopped garlic. So, yeah, we'll do about a tablespoon and a half of chopped garlic. Yes, I'm using it pre-chopped. No shame because garlic goes bad in my world. So I also, like I said, the pasta's dropped. So that garlic, that's going to give it so much flavor. I'm not adding any salt because we're using with the soup mix and stuff. I don't need to add any salt. So I'm opting out. I'm going to put some freshly ground black pepper. Much as little as you like. And plus there's going to be some salt in the seafood seasoning. I'm using the kinder seafood. You could use Old Bay, whatever you want. I'm going to do about a nice teaspoon. Get it all mixed. And since we're doing Italian tuna salad or tuna, we're going to put some Italian seasonings in there. About a teaspoon. And I like to put mine on my palm and just give it a nice little crush to get all those flavors released. Again, you could just do it plain. You don't have to do it like this. Let me check on my pasta and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to add our drained, now these I did drain, mixed vegetables to the pot. And I'm going to put a little bit of nutritional yeast. I just feel like, I'm not adding cheese, but this may give a little cheesy essence. Just a tablespoon. It's not going to add any points for this whole recipe. And we'll give it a stir. Now, if you want to thin it out, you could use milk if you wanted. But I'm just going to use a little bit of water just to make sure. I'm going to use the pasta water. Once the pasta's ready, I'm going to drain about a cup of it, and I'm going to add that to this. I'm going to add it after I put the pasta in to see if we need it. So I have like reserve. I always reserve pasta water. It's a really great tip for making sauces because it's starchy. It helps thicken. It just, you know, I think that looks really good. Very healthy, I think. So I'm waiting for our pasta to get done. It needs about 4 more minutes, and we'll drain it and we'll add it, and I'll save the water, and then we'll decide whether we want to add it or not. Now I just slightly undercooked my egg noodles. Like if it says 8 minutes, do it for 6 and test them. If they're just al dente, which is to the, you know what al dente is. That's what I'm taking that because they're going to cook in the oven. I don't want them to be soggy. So I'm going to dump my noodles. Like I said, I did save some pasta water. Let's see if I can go. Mind you, I've never made this before. I am just really winging this. It smells really good. You just cover. Now this is when we're going to add a little bit of pasta water. Remember, it's not going to cost you any points to add that, so it doesn't really have to know how much is in there. It's just so you can thin it out, and it coats all the noodles. Now, you could add cheese. I am opting out of cheese for points, and honestly, I'm not a huge cheese lover anyway, but you absolutely could put a cheese in here. I would do a nice mild cheese. I would not do a cheddar. Maybe a fontina would be nice. A Gouda would be nice as well. Look at that. This looks really good. Put a little bit more pasta water. And that pasta water is key. Look at that. It's helping the sauce come together. This looks absolutely luxurious. Look at that. That is perfection. A little bit more because I said it's going to dry out in the oven. I'm going to cover it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. We don't want it to dry out at all. We want it to be just as luscious as this. Because once it gets in the oven, that pasta is going to absorb some of the sauce because it's pasta. That's what pasta does. Okay, so we're going to move this out of the way. At my old faithful pan that I just spritzed with olive oil because you don't want it to stick. It's going to stick a little bit. It's just notorious. So you just dump it all in. Look at that. Get all that sauce out. It smells really good. Almost smells like there's crab in here. It's probably that seafood seasoning. You could do crab. That would be really good. Or even any kind of like scallops or extra seafood. You could add another can of the vegetables. I think that might be not a bad idea. Spread it out. We're not done yet, are we? No, we're not. Look how good that looks. Okay, let's move this over here. We're going to put a crunchy topping on this. You heard that right, a crunchy topping. We're going to grab our croutons. All right, I measured out our bread cubes or our croutons, and I crushed them with a hammer. I'm just going to sprinkle them liberally on top. I can get this out of here. You could use breadcrumbs. You could use anything. You could use light bread. It would save points if you use like light bread and stuff. It would probably save you some points. Just going to put this over the top. Because according to my husband, every good tuna noodle casserole has a crunchy top. So should mine. And if you didn't want to eat the top, you could just leave a corner without the topping. It'll be fine. So our oven is preheated to 400. We're going to throw it in. It's probably only going to cook for maybe 20 minutes because it just has to come together. It's pretty much cooked. It's going to come together. There it goes before it goes in. There you see it. All right. So now I have this figured for 6 portions. So this is a huge portion for 10 points. You absolutely could do 8 portions and probably lower the points. But for me, it's a dinner. It's all I'm going to have. I think it's definitely 10 points for this is totally worth it to me. It's pasta, it's protein, it's vegetables, it's got everything. So I'm going to put it in the oven for about 25 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to take it out of the oven and enjoy. All right, we just took her out of the oven. She baked for 20 minutes. Look at the nice crust and goldenness from those croutons. We'll let it cool. Then, like I said, 6 portions is a nice portion. You definitely could do 8 and lower the points if you wanted. Look at that. So there you have it. Italian tuna noodle casserole made with stuff from the Dollar Tree. This whole plate was $8.75. You know, I didn't count my garlic and my spices because you always have those around. But yep, all the main ingredients were from the Dollar Tree. So it's a very budget friendly, and I say healthy dinner. It's great for a Lenten night or a meatless night. There we go. All right, let's taste. I had to do a quick change because we are heading out to church. I'm going to leave this in the oven. I'll keep it warm and we'll eat it when we come back, but let's try it. Oh, looks so good. Steamy. It smells really good. I mean, I can smell the seafood. I can smell the Italian. It's just delicious. Creamy and delicious. I'm so glad I didn't add any salt because totally doesn't need it. This is really good. Easy and budget friendly. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching Vlogmas Day 8. This Vlogmas stuff is driving me a bit bananas. But I appreciate you watching, and maybe you'll try this. You just never know. Italian style tuna noodle casserole. You know, I bring my Italian flair. Now again, you want to up the points because you have them. Cheese, Parmesan, a nice creamy Gouda, or anything that's creamy. I would avoid a cheddar. I wouldn't like that cheddar contrast. I personally wouldn't like it, but like I said, a nice provolone. Mozzarella would be really good in this. Something creamy and not too forward would be really good if you want to use your points for that. So that is it for me. If you enjoyed this, let me know the big old thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, join us here at Discoveries with Dee. Maybe we should make this a monthly thing. What do you think? Challenge me to find healthy recipes or meal recipes in the Dollar Tree. This will feed a family. 6 portions is a huge portion. This will feed 6 people. $8.25 or 75 cents. I forgot, something like that. Under $9. Thanks again to Amy for challenging me to do this. This is a lot of fun. Maybe in the new year we'll do this more often. What do you think? Let me know. I will dish with you later, my lovelies. Bye-bye for now.